Then he just comes in to sort of see what's happening. He sees Tank and Tell near the slit window.
Mm-hmm. That is all for this turn.
All right. Yes.
So, Fishman goes. Let's. I'm going to say for this turn, he's not going to make another saving throw because don't be silly. He hasn't even had one turn where he's paralyzed yet. So, Brand, is on to you.
Brand is going to avoid going into the room. There is. Was there some sort of like window slot sort of thing around here?
No, there isn't. There are actually only two slit windows. There's the one here and the one here.
Ah. Let me see. Where the heck was I? I was right about here, right?
Clever ways to not get shot.
This is one of those few scenarios where Stone Shape would be a super useful spell.
If only. Alright, right here then, because you can see right to there at least.
Yep, sure.
Okay. And that stated, let's try and get a cool shot.
Ooh.
Okay, let me just see his AC. Well, no, you're not going to hit because he does have 3/4 cover through that window slit.
And alas, I'm not a spell sniper.
Yeah, the spell just slaps against the wall and dissipates. You see the eyes of this fishman widen slightly. That's all he can do, paralyzed as he is.
Right, well, that was a failure. Tank sadly doesn't have anything special that he can do because, like I said, my only touch spells are Mage Armor and Protection from Evil and Good, neither of which I want to use in a fishman.
So with that, we are back to Auric.
Auric is gonna move in for the touchdown.
Go for it.
Auric is with the ball, and he's running for the goal. He has scored.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey.
Nice sprite
Okay,
flip.
light crossbow, yep. That does indeed hit, and this fishman takes 10 damage. So...
He scores the winning lacrosse point.
He has scored.
Good job, Jimmy Johnny.
I see you
Yep,
referencing
you
your
see-
blooper.
The bolt slam into this thing's neck. It can't move, it can't do anything about it. It just goes...
Oh, that's so miserable.
It was trying to gas you to death.
Yes, yeah, I was about to say, don't feel too bad for it.
I'm not feeling too bad. I still want to murder this thing, but it's still pretty miserable.
Poisonous to death.
So, Tell, it is now back to you.
Okay, come on.
It tried to poison us to death, not even with proper poison. It just used, like, old furniture stuff.
Yep, this is very true.
Yeah. So I can get over to there. Don't think I have any ranged weapons, so I'm just gonna cast my favorite cantrip. Sacred Flame!
He can't dodge, so he does get scorched with radiant damage.
3 whole points of radiant damage.
Indeed, he's not looking so great. He's lost some scales, lost some blood.
Okay,
Yep.
that's my turn done. Yep.
In that case, back to Diggert.
Right. He's gonna move over towards the others, and he's going to try a shot now since he has his action.
Sure. You can just see him around the corner there. Go ahead. And yeah, you do indeed hit.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll
Yes.
damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Diggert's
Yes.
arrow just pierces this thing right between the eyes, and it finally falls dead. The whole person's spell released as it breathes its last.
Woo!
The fishman slumps to the floor, its hand still on the lever, which pulls shut as it goes, and the doors attempt to slide closed.
Oh.
Open the lever again. Open the lever again.
Yep. Tell quickly slams the lever back
Quick.
up, and the doors slide open once more.
Tank just does his little dance in. Brand is gonna follow.
Nice.
Is there anything of use on the fishman?
Okay, you do a quick search of the fishman. Go ahead and make a perception check. Or
Yeah,
perception is fine.
Yeah, perception. Okay. That's being nice to me. I'm sure it's probably supposed to be an investigation check, but
Loot in the
oh
body.
wow, not being that nice to me.
No. Yeah, there's nothing really of
Your
interest here.
dice today.
Yeah.
Forgive the spotty lines on the outside of the map here. This was like one of the first maps I drew, so I was still figuring out the best way to do like non-map areas.
No worries.
Drawing by hand. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, what you find on the Fishman is just the weird trinkets and fetishes that it wears around it. It's got like seashells on a string. It's got a few teeth from some unidentifiable creature on a leather strap around its neck. It has a pouch on its belt wrapped in seaweed, which when you open it is extremely pungent and strong smelling. It seems to be some kind of, as best you can tell, fermented crab paste.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Very, very pungent. It seems to be its packed lunch.
Oh, let's put that back.
That's horrifying to the delicate senses.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it has this very simple spear and a sticky shield.
Oh, sticky shields, yeah.
Oh, that shield may be useful. Alas, I cannot use it.
I mean, I can use a shield, but why would I want a sticky shield?
Oh, to make things stick to it, to take away weapons. That's about
I
it,
mean,
really.
I guess I'll take it. Right, okay, I guess... Is it as effective as my normal shield?
No, it's only a +1. It's like a buckler on you, because the fishermen are pretty small
Right.
compared to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it's not really big.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really carry it without it just like sticking to all my stuff. So
This is very true, yeah.
You could possibly apply the stickiness to your own shield.
I'm pretty sure the shield would just stick to my shield, and then I'd have like a shield stuck to my shield.
That does seem to be the case, yes.
Yo, dog, I heard
Perfect
you like
defense.
shield.
Hey, yo, Exhibit!
It's the ultimate defense. The double shield.
I kind of wonder, is that thing like tar at all?
It seems to be some kind of organic slime. Not tar.
Nice.
It's kind of translucent green. It's very unpleasant.
Well, that doesn't seem like it's flammable.
No, I'm gonna leave the sticky shield. I don't know how to make any use of it.
Oh, well,
Everyone okay?
more or less.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could break the lever so that it can't be pulled again.
Do you want to make an investigation check?
Yeah. Hey, Brand, can you come and have a look at this?
Oh, well, sure, I guess, but what for?
Okay, you see this lever? Do you think anything could be done with it? You're like brainy with the smarts and stuff. Whoa, 24? Holy shit, Brand.
Finally,
Yep.
the fact that that he actually knows how to investigate things works.
Yeah, so Brand, without actually touching this thing, you just kind of crane your head around, look in the gaps in the mechanism, that kind of thing, and you can see the kind of pin and lever mechanism on the inside. It's actually quite flimsily made. Surprisingly, it seems to have survived a very long time, but it has one kind of crucial pin that could be broken, and it would just ruin this lever.
Brand obtains a small knife and just runs it through the mechanism.
Okay, you have to put some weight on the knife, and you may have chipped the blade, but you do manage to sever this pin, and yet the lever now just hangs limp.
That's fine, it's like a pen knife anyway, who cares?
Cool.
I will
Yeah,
at least...
you have successfully disabled this thing.
One small knife, and one chipped small knife.
Indeed.
Filling up
Hey.
my inventory. Chipped small knife. Yeah.
So, does it look broken from the outside?
Yeah, where it was stiffly standing up, now it's just like floppily hanging down. It has gone
Okay.
flaccid, this lever.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Okay, shall we move on? Everyone all right back there?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
nothing else to do, so let's take a look ahead.
Okay.
And maybe not
Off
run
we
into any
go.
traps this time.
Yeah. I'm gonna peer down this corridor, I guess.
So, yep, okay, you move on ahead, and you come to an area where, let me just do the old revealing.
Oh,
Can't sit comfortably
There's
on
an
these
opening
squares.
here into a larger room, which you can't see into very far right now.
okay.
But looking up at the ceiling, you see the rail system has continued down this corridor, and you see the rails split.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. Brand still had that thing up in the braces before, so he's just gonna go back and drag that all the way over here.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
So, Brand, with your legs kicking and dangling in the air, you slowly manage to slide your way.
No, he takes the hook. He takes the hook thing now that it's not needed
Okay,
to open
Oh
the door.
yeah.
Right,
It's-
okay, so he takes the hook and
just on
just
the
pushes
floor
that
there.
along. Sure. And-
Instead of doing some like elevator action shit.
By the time you get back, Tell, are you going into the next room?
I should probably try to stealth round the corner in spite of my terrible stealth skills. And that's with disadvantage, so 13.
Right, okay, you take a glance around the corner, and what you see beyond is a room with quite a
Oh.
deep, it's a sunken floor.
Hmm.
About
Oh.
12, maybe 15 feet down. This is a platform you're standing on here, and it's full of long beams of wood hanging from the rail system. The bracey hooky things are actually clamps you now see that are clamped onto these long beams of wood that are just kind of hanging and swaying slightly from the rails. The bottoms seem to be unsupported, so they're only connected to the ceiling and just, swaying.
Does the floor look safe?
I mean, it's quite far down, but yeah, it seems pretty standard.
Huh. Like how far down? Like 10 feet?
It's like 12, 15 feet.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, these are fairly long beams.
Wow. Hey guys, come have a look at this.
Oh, well, let's have a look.
Let's see.
Da da.
It's like a room full of hanging beam things.
Well, going on the theme of this being, I think some sort of either lumber mill or furniture crafting place. Those are probably just hanging pieces of wood, yeah. Possibly
You
lumber
can see
to
another
used.
platform on the far side.
Yeah.
Well,
With a door.
I mean, walking along the floor and then trying to climb up the other side, I guess, is an option. Unless anyone's got a better idea.
I don't think I'm very confident in my chances with trying to do more fancy movements across, so... But he is, as a precaution, going to see if he can at least nudge Tank down onto the floor to see if there's anything down there.
It's 15 feet down.
Yeah, but like you can extend an arm down and use like the hook thing to lower Mr. Friend onto the floor.
Hook thing. That works.
Sure, yep. You managed to do that without Tank taking any damage. Yep, there's no door down here. There's no grate in the floor, nothing. It just seems to be a blank room at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seems fine.
Okay, I'm going to hand the rope to Diggard and take an end of it and kind of just like gently let myself down the slope of the drop,
Okay.
keeping hold of the rope, and I'm going to walk across. I'm going to tie the rope to myself and start walking across the room.
Sure.
Okay.
So, yep, you take care not to step on Tank. Kind of pushing beams out of the way. They're kind of hanging down around your face level. You can hear them. You guys back up on the platform. You can see the beams kind of clattering slightly back and forth. And yeah, you're not accosted by anything. There are no traps in the room, it seems. You make it to the other platform with no trouble.
Sweet.
Okay. How far is it up to the other platform? Can I climb it?
Same distance, is 12, 15 feet. It does appear to be completely smooth.
Oh, so I can't climb it. Huh.
Well,
All right.
With a really excellent jump, you might be able to get your hands up to the lip of this thing.
Right, I could try that, I guess. I am not an excellent jumper, but I'm not a terrible jumper, at least.
Yeah, go ahead and make that athletics check.
Let's go. Let's...
Ooh.
nice.
That's pretty excellent jump.
Pretty good. Yep. You just managed to get a grip on the lip of this thing. You kind of kick off the wall to get extra height, and
Alright.
just managed to grab on there.
Okay, so I'm going to pop around the corner and see. And is there anything I can kind of... Because I've still got the rope tied to me, so now there is a rope going across the room from me to Diggard.
Yes.
So I guess our options are we can try to kind of tightrope, I guess, or like climb across it, or we can just have me with it on and like you guys just climb up this side.
Well, here's a question. Where does that rail thing happen to go to?
So what you see is there is a there's a hole of some kind in the wall here, but it seems to be broken and completely caved in.
Huh.
But when the recess would lead over that way?
Yeah.
Brand has a bright idea.
Okay.
Hey, so we could possibly tie the rope to this brace that I've put up in the ceiling here, use it to get across to there, and then dismount on the platform.
By the way, Tell, in the corridor where you are, what you're seeing, that break there, is it leads out to the ravine.
Oh.
The chasm. Yeah.
Hey, this side it just leads out to the chasm. I don't know if that's of any use to us.
Huh. Is there anything across the chasm?
Can I see anything across the chasm?
Okay, yeah, you take a look, and there are a couple of breaks on the far side. So I'll do a bit of revealing here. Let's see. So, well, that didn't work. Okay. So you're going to have to excuse some lines here that should not be here, just because of like bad scanning.
All right.
So you see there is some kind of room on the far side. The wall is completely smashed open, so this wall is completely open to view. From this room here, you see there is a slight luminescence, this very faint greenish-white glow coming from this room.
Oh.
This corridor, which seems to be the matching corridor to the one you're in, it looks actually as if this place has been smashed apart. Now you realize this corridor corresponds to this area here, which is, it seems full of rubble and cannot be traversed. You also see down the ravine there is another opening. Why can I not? Okay, here we go.
Oh.
There's another opening.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. That leads back to site already seen, right?
I mean,
And
there must be a
you
place
can't see anything else at this
that
point.
the fishman got in because that fish guy was there, so he has to be able to get in and out of there somehow to have food and things. So how are they doing it?
Good question. And some passed this way earlier, didn't they?
Yeah, we heard them like shouting and running away, so they must be somewhere.
Well, here's Brand's bright idea. He's going to get himself up to the brace again, and what he's going to do is tighten it so it stays taut in the rail.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to, well, Sigurd, would you mind lending me that rope for a bit?
Sure.
Right.
And he hands him the end.
Brand's going to take the end of that rope and tie it onto the brace.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to use that and first warns Tell, hey, warning, I'm going to be coming across. You might need to hold on to something.
Alright, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to hold on to, but I guess I'll try to grab onto the wall here in front of me as best I can.
And using the rope from a straight point... Hang on, let me see if I can get a line here.
I gotcha.
From about here to there. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You got me.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to carefully get himself across these beams. Or attempt to, anyway.
So yeah, you slide and are kind of pulled across this room. You manage to get to the other platform, no trouble.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to kind of push some of the beams out of the way along the rails so you can make a path to get past.
Party.
And then, guess what? He gets to use, finally, this friggin' ubiquitous-ass mage wizard spell to get the thing back to where it needs to be.
Cool. So, yep, the brace with the rope on it is pushed over to the other side again. There is now a clear path among the rails for you to come over if you should so wish.
Alright. Well, Digger's going to let Auric go first. So,
where go?
well,
There is no room on this platform.
Oh, there's room.
Oh.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, flies right into him.
Yep. And Auric, it is briefly like the sensation of flying, and you are overjoyed.
Oh, no!
Yep.
Yes.
Brand calls Tank up, so he's here there.
So, what
Okay.
does that hole look like? The one where, like, the walls, like, it's collapsed?
It looks like it was a square chute at some point with some kind of cover, which is now jammed shut.
Huh. Can I hit it with my hammer from where I am?
You can try.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with a hammer. That
Okay.
solves everything. Solves all of our problems, all the time. Hitting things with hammers.
So yeah, go ahead and show the damage.
Bam.
Yeah, you do hit this
8.
thing, you smash it, and it seems to be quite thick, this cover. You dislodge it a little bit, but it doesn't seem to break. It is
Keep
made of quite a
hitting
hard
it.
stone. Okay, keep going.
Alright.
You eventually, after some time, manage to actually smash this thing off the wall, revealing a small hole beyond.
Ooh, a small hole. Is it something any of us can fit in, or...?
It doesn't look like it, no. It looks like it's wide enough for one of these beams, but not wide enough for the shoulders of a person.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. Hey, Tank. Yeah.
You're gonna mage hand
Going
tank
to
up his...
lift your lizard
Yeah, let's
into the hole.
let's have him take a look around, huh?
Perfect.
Okay. So, the rail system goes in here. So, Tank is currently perched on the lip of this chute, which seems to spiral downward into darkness.
Oh, wonderful. Well, does the dark vision happen to get passed on to Tank, or is it that Tank just can't see?
Tank cannot see.
Right. Great. Hey, Tell, would it be possible to get you to throw some sort of light source in there? I could set something on fire, but that's probably not the best option with all this wood around.
Hang on, let me see what I have in my pack. Have we got like a small stone or anything? Are there any?
I mean, you have plenty of
small
copper
stones
pieces.
around? Oh, that's a good idea. All right, I'm going to cast light on a copper piece, which, by the way, means that it is no longer on my hammer. Um, all right, can somebody... I'm not very good at throwing little things like this. Is anyone good at throwing them?
I have a mage hand.
Oh, yeah, here you go. I'm going to pass in the copper piece that is
Cool.
now
So, okay, you
glowing.
maneuver this brightly shining copper piece towards the hole. What do you want to do?
I'm going to lower it somewhat into the hole to try and take a look around.
Okay. So you kind of switch to tank vision and can manipulate the coin as it goes down this chute. Yeah, it seems to be just a chute made for transporting these beams, it seems.
Oh.
Huh.
I guess
Yeah.
it goes downstairs.
That would be the
Yep.
assumption.
You owe me a copper piece.
Oh, well, I can just take it back, and so since it's not like he took the mage hand all the way down the chute, he can just hand it back. Congrats.
Yep.
Congrats, you get your penny back.
Hey, you can get a pint with one of these.
That is true.
You
We are
get
in like a
shiny penny.
sort of depression.
Right.
Can you buy a
economy.
whole chicken for that?
That is true.
Yeah.
I think you could buy a whole chicken for a copper piece.
Yeah.
Forgot. I think we
So,
did that, didn't we?
Auric, at this point, make a perception check.
Oh. Okay. Aww.
So, yeah, that would have been cool. You just notice a little glimmer from across the ravine of light. You see something that looked like, almost like a thick, massive spider web illuminated from within.
Ugh.
Oh.
It's that kind of effect, is what you just saw. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know how we're supposed to get across this ravine. Should we just go back?
Well, the rail system, it doesn't go any further, really, so...
I mean, really, our options are go... I mean, where have we been? There's the other doors. Have we tried those yet? Oh, we've got nothing to put in the pedestal. Unless we can try to jam it with one of those rail devices. And we've got a set of doors we don't understand, so we could try those.
Well, Brand's at a loss.
Yeah, it's up
No
to you. What
idea.
do you want to do?
Well, what do you guys think? I mean, we know that the ravine's full of water. We've been down there.
We can take a leap, I guess.
Just jump. I mean, we could do that. It's very true.
Are we gonna do a danger-esque?
Looks like I'm gonna have to jump. That's such a good way to end the episode, I guess.
Well,
Leap of faith.
we have to go down one way or another, and we can't go down through the chute, really, so... yeah, I guess unless we're gonna go for a door, it does look like we're gonna have to jump.
Well,
Is it the water down below?
it is the water, the same water that you've been seeing before. It's the water you were in until very recently.
Right.
One
Yeah.
quick reminder, Trish and Trudy and Gilly are still outside, and Trudy is expecting to lead you into the actual entrance that she knows leads
Yeah,
into the fish chasm.
we should probably just head over back and report to those guys.
Well, that is a true thing. We could just regroup.
It's up to you.
Yeah. I think that's probably our best course of action, because I don't get what's going on with this place.
I see no reason not to.
Cool.
Alright.
So, okay,
Okay.
with that, we'll finish up today's session with a sense of lingering mystery that we'll have to hold on until next week.
At least we didn't have to jump and then cliffhanger in the middle of that jump with some action pose.
Oh, that
Next
would
week,
be great.
Splash.
All right. Well, I think that
So,
about,
okay.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Alex.
that about does it for today,
Um,
huh?
All right.
I'm sure you're excited to find out how much XP you got.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
50
You did
XP.
50. Woo! Wait
Alright.
for the fishman.
For the fishman,
The
yes.
one
The
fish.
one fishman.
Nothing for
Oh my
solving
god,
any
we're
puzzles.
so close to a level up, and we've made like 0 progress to one.
Oh, that's painful. We're like 2450.
Yes.
Gosh dang it.
Uh,
Oh, the
Yep.
pain.
Okay, well, we'll finish there. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Later, folks.
thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye bye.